Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, September 29th, 2022. I am man missing in action. Been away for a couple days, not doing exorcism videos, and instead packing up my apartment for an upcoming move, which is happening on Tuesday of next week. That is going well, and so I thought I'd come back and do a couple videos before I pack up the last of the videos and the monitors and everything like that. So here we are in our Exercism Elixir syllabus, and today we're going to be working on aliases, imports, and the need for speed example. So we'll start off with aliases. To share code between Elixir modules within the same project, you need to reference the outside module by its full name. But what if that name is too long or confusing? The special form alias allows you to shorten or change the name by which you reference an outside module. When used without any arguments, it trims down the module name to its last segment. For example, given the module name myapp.logger.settings, just becomes settings. A custom name can be specified with the as option. Usually aliases are added at the beginning of the module definition. So here in this example, we are defining a module called square. We want to reference the module integer as a different name. So in this case, we'll alias integer as the capital letter I, although that is a very suspicious example. And then later in the module, we can call i.pow, and it will resolve as integer.pow. Next up, we have the import keyword statement. The special form is actually, I guess, the more accurate noun description. The special form import allows you to use functions from an outside module without using the module's name. Importing a whole outside module might create conflicts with existing local functions. To avoid this, two options are available: except and only. Both expect a keyword list, where the key is the function name and the value is the function arity. Usually imports are added at the beginning of the module definition. So here in the example, and this is actually probably a more appropriate example, we're defining a module called square, and we import the integer module, but we only import the pal function. And so later on, we can call pal just as if it was a function that was defined in our own module. And so yeah, so alias and import, very common things to use around your Elixir codebase. Today we're going to be working on need for speed. It's about family. The remote control car that you bought recently has turned into a whole new hobby. You have been organizing remote control car races. You're almost finished writing a program that would allow to run race simulations when your cat jumped at your keyboard and deleted a few lines of code. Oh no, Mr. Bojangles, what have you done? Now your program doesn't compile anymore. Fix the compilation error. Okay. Alright, well, let's get started. So we're going to download our example. And we'll open it up in VS Code. Let's see what we got here. So we've got our library file. Actually, we've got two files. Oh, well, that makes sense because we're dealing aliases and imports. Of course, we've got two files. Okay. Then we've got our test file. And then let's see. We'll open up the README down here. Oh no. README. Oh, Slack notification. I will leave that be. Okay, so we've got two modules here. Then we've got a module called race, need for speed.race, and then we have a module called need for speed.remote control car. And now for task 1, fix compilation error. So if I were to try to compile this, I assume this will fail. Yes, it will. Race struct is undefined. Let me hide that too. Okay, so add an alias so that the module need for speed.race can be referenced from the shorter name race. Okay. And then we're going to do that in here, right? Add an alias so that the module race can be referenced. Where was the compiler? It said compilation need for speed line 6. Oh, okay. Oh, we're going to be editing. Oh, so there's actually 3 files of interest. So inside of lib, they declare a module called need for speed, which you can kind of think of as a kind of like a domain context. And internally, needs for speed has other like submodules called race and remote control car. We need to fix the stuff here. So we're going to alias need for speed dot race, and we're also going to need to do car. So this is task 2. Need for speed dot car. Right? No? Oh, this is going to be as car. As car. Okay. Fix compilation error. Undefined default color. The function default color, red, cyan, green, all come from the module IO ANSI. You're planning to add support for other car colors, so you want to import the whole module. Unfortunately, the function color from the module ANSI conflicts with one of your local functions. Import the whole module, accept that function. Okay. So we're going to import import io.ansi, and then we'll do accept, and then color 1. And what are you complaining about? Puts. Oh, I don't think we're there yet. The whole ANSI module except that one function. Fix compile. Was there something else I missed? Puts, yeah. Fix compilation error. The function puts comes from the IO module imported to be able to use it without referencing the module. Okay. Import IO. I'm gonna say only. The thing of it is that like when you import a module and you import the entirety of the module, you're kind of creating this, case where you will import every public function that it implements, and because of dependencies and things changing, you're kind of coupling the 2 modules together at that point. And so if you're going to import stuff, sometimes it can be better just to import just the thing you're using. That'll keep your, the internal like function list a little bit cleaner, which day to day may not actually impact yourself, but if you're doing any kind of like dynamic stuff or inspection of modules later, it might make a difference. So anyway, so we'll do mix compile, and that looks good. And wow, so we'll do mix test, all the test pass, and we didn't even have to edit any test stuff. Wow, this was a really quick one. We got a lovely plane flying overhead. Alright, exercism, submit, lib, need for speed.x, and let's see what the robots have to say. You're doing something right. Congratulations. Your solution is identical to our own implementation. Yeah. Okay. Community solutions should be pretty basic and similar. We can almost see them all. So this one explicitly imports it, aliases it as race. You don't have to do that, but you could. I would say technically the community norm is not to do that. But cool. Well, I'm happy with our iteration, and we're going to mark it as complete, and we're going to publish it. And we've learned alias import. We've unlocked some concepts, behavior, and use. And we also unlocked the dancing dots exercise. And yeah, so that was a really quick one today. Hopefully enjoyed the session, and I'll probably try to sneak in a couple more recordings before I pack up all the camera gear, and then I'll see you at the new apartment. But I will see you for another one at least before that happens. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.